ABC News exclusive with a family of the little girl who was abducted on a camping trip in New York State earlier this year and found days later. Her aunt sitting down for her first TV interview since her dramatic rescue, and Ariel Reshef is here with that. Good morning, Ariel.
Good morning to you guys. So many of us followed this case so closely, and for 2 tense days, more than 400 law enforcement officers worked around the clock to unravel the mystery of this little girl's disappearance until she finally was reunited with her family. Now her aunt is speaking out to warn others about how quickly abductions can happen and the lasting impact for victims.
You always say, like, this type of stuff doesn't happen to you, but obviously it can happen to you.
It was a case that gripped the country. A little girl abducted while camping in upstate New York last September. Now her aunt speaking exclusively with ABC News about the harrowing ordeal.
Pure torture, pure torture, really. You're thinking, like, what if this doesn't end soon? What if we can't find her? What if, like, all of the what ifs?
ABC News is not naming or showing the 9-year-old and blurring her face at the family's request. Her aunt, Jené Sena, speaking for the girl's family, fiercely protective of her as she tries to regain a sense of normalcy.
Honestly, it's been a roller coaster. She is a child that didn't ask for what happened to her, so she's trying to resume her normal life.
During a family camping trip at Moreau Lake State Park, the little girl was riding her bike with other family members around this loop when she decided to do one more lap on her own and then vanished. Her sudden disappearance sparking a massive multi-agency manhunt. For 2 days, her family waiting in agony. Then a bizarre break in the case. Law enforcement says a ransom note was slipped into her parents' mailbox while an officer was watching. Fingerprints leading authorities to 46-year-old Craig Ross Jr., who had been arrested for a DUI in 1999. Authorities tracking him down in a trailer behind his mother's home, 13 miles from the victim's house. Police say the 9-year-old was found alive in a cabinet.
When you learned that your niece had been located, what was your reaction?
I dropped my knees, screaming.
Ross Jr. now charged with 9 counts of kidnapping and assault. He's pleaded not guilty.
Unfortunately, the world we live in, there are predators out there. And so justice will be not only him being safely away to not do this to anyone else, but also her having, great support system and tools and whatever she needs around her to move forward.
What do you want people to know and take away from your family's story?
This isn't just a headline. This isn't just something to get clicks. This is a real person, a real child, a real family.
And Jené was adamant that there needs to be heightened sensitivity in how these traumatizing cases are handled, both in the legal system and in the public, especially when involving children. The family will now spend Christmas together, so some much-needed joy after many trying months. Happy to see them reunited, guys.
Some comfort they get to be together, but such a terrifying case. Ariel, thank you.